Welcome everyone to another video, and this is, we had plans for all the Regis ahead of time already, and this is just one of them. I think this is like a pretty predictable one since Machamp was one of the top counters against all the Regis. So what we did here, we actually quadded it, but one of our recordings failed. So on the left is Cook Dart, myself in the middle, King Ivy, Scotty on the right, and then as well, the video that we're missing is from Bruises, David Chang. Unfortunately, the recording didn't go through, but that's fine. It is what it is. And this is the first day that Regi's came out, and we were just going around, and we saw that it picked, I think it was like Ho-Ho and Moltres. I'm like, okay, it's either Earthquake or Focus Blast. Earthquake, it was sunny, so Earthquake would have been boosted. But, Earthquake does 100 damage. Focus Blast, I think, does let me check right now, does a significant amount more damage than Earthquake. And here we're using Counter and Dynamic Punch. And obviously fighting moves are super effective against Regice and super effective against, since Ice Pokemon. Let's see here. Which Pokemon has Focus Blast? I really should know this ahead of time. 140. I just want to make sure I didn't quote the wrong number. So, boosted Earthquake would be like 100 times 1.4, which would be 140 damage. They're both very slow moves. So, boosted Earthquake versus Focus Blast, but the same. So here, we're just going through it. The game is like super laggy and super glitchy, especially since I guess Friendship came out and all this stuff. And this was before any Friendship boosts. So, pretty exciting trio. So we're just plugging away. It is Frost Breath, which is slightly worse than Rock Smash since it gets stab on Frost Breath, but not that much worse. It's like in as well. Regice is very low attack set, so it doesn't make a huge difference. So here we're past 4 Machamps. And all our Machamps are level 40, but as long as you get past the breakpoint, it doesn't make that huge a difference. You're going to feign anyways to the second. Focus Blast is very rare instance. And you'll see we flip it like 157. It's very rare due to, the low attack stat of Regice that once you get past the breakpoint and the sufficient bulk point, that it really makes that big a difference anyways. So I encourage those, even if you're like, level 36, 37. That you could potentially do this as well. You do have to have some RNG, so there is bad RNG for me. And what I've noticed is that if you switch due to a focus, due to a charge move, the feint due to a charge move, and then lobby out manually, it's actually a very quick transition versus if you do an attack and then try lobby, then it's very slow because it has to register all those attacks first. So there, I was actually able to lobby back in before the first Focus Blast came, which is good because you want to have as quick as relobbies as possible. Again, I said it many times in my videos, if you really want to know how to relobby quickly, you got to watch Kaita Nolan how to relobby like a pro video. So now Scotty and David and Alan are all lobbying right now. I tell them to heal 4 because that's all they'll need. They actually probably only need 3 by the time they get back in, because each Machamp's lasting roughly 30 seconds. And, by the time they get back in, there's like 70 something seconds left. And we flip it red at 72, which means that we're, slightly behind. But that also accounts for the fact that we all relobbied in the second half. So I'm like, 72 translates to, that means like we have to make up 3 seconds on the last quarter. And 3 seconds, roughly accumulated, would put us like basically on our pace. We had to basically do roughly what we did in the first half with a little bit of luck. So here, I'm feeling pretty good. It is obviously going to be super tight when we do this. And the game again, you'll see it then. Like I get this like spinning ball of death, and just keep hitting the Regice even though it's like already fainted. So there, and we're almost done. And at this point, I'm like, okay, we really just need one more dynamic punch from each of us, and it's gonna be over. So there you go. We do the dynamic punch. It takes a little bit of a while to register, mostly because it has to. You'll see here, my game actually freezes, and so does Alan's. And here I'm still punching the Regice. I'm like, did we win? I don't know if we won. And Scotty's like, oh, we won, and all super excited. Then finally I get confetti, and then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we did win. So, and I like how they fixed the damage screen, so it looks really good right now. So there you go. I got a pretty terrible one. They got decent ones. It is kind of a weird. It's a pretty easy throw. It's just like above the head, which is kind of a weird place to do it. But as long as you get used to it, you should be able to. So I'm hoping that a lot of people do this, even if you have like a team of like level 36, 37s. As long as they have Machamps past the break points and the sufficient bulk points, you should definitely be able to do it against Earthquake or Focus Blast. So best of luck. If you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day, everyone.